Yo, wagwan that guy. So Renato Sanchez dread review happened last week, and in the comments you guys mentioned me to do Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit. And of course I'm not a huge footballer, but this guy seems to be an OG in the football game. Ruud Gullit is a Dutch footballer, manager, and former footballer who played professional in the 80s and 90s as a midfielder. Born September 1st, 1962, age 55, from Amsterdam. And apparently this guy has some legendary locks from the 80s, and this was from a time era that dreads weren't so popular. His hair these days looking more so like this, short kind of bowl cut dreads, real cylindrical. But Mandem from the 80s and the 70s was rocking hair like this. And these are some freeform dreads of the legendary kind. I mean, just look at them. Just look at these locks. This is the shit that Ray Shremmerd, Sway Lee is trying to pull in 2018 when Ruud Gullit was doing this in the 80s and the 70s, which means that he was way ahead of his time. And when you look at locks like this, it's epic because they're thin. Some of them are thick. Some of them have congoed. It seems like he's been trimming them around the front of his face, probably so he could play football a little easier without the shits kind of running in his eyes and running amok. Shots like this kind of show the length, the volume that he's had going on with his hair. He actually reminds me of a friend of mine right now in this picture. Ruud Gullit, legendary locks, crazy dreads, man. I really like the way that his locks were looking. I think more so these days, this is what his locks were looking like after the lock cut. This not looking anywhere nearly as good as this in his prime. And of course, these days, he might actually be more so like this. No dreads at all. What a sad look. But it's crazy to see what his hair is like now and what his dreads used to be like. It's almost like his hair texture has changed over the years. It's definitely thinned out over the years, but when it was thick and wild, it was something to manage. Seriously, like really cool. I like that he made them banged at the front. You can see some color changing in his locks here. The sun doing a great job at making the tips lighter than the roots. This is the picture with his afro when he was younger. This would have been before all the length came in. So I mean, at this point, his hair looks like it would be a type 3. Nowadays, when you see his hair like this, it looks like his hair is a type 1. Like, it changed. It has definitely changed. And he's always smiling. That's the power of these dreads. Epic. It's such a cool look that he had going on. Sway Lee swag times 100. Let's look up Ruud Gullit on Instagram. See what's going on here. Old school photo, smiling, hair waving, and these days he's definitely looking like this. No more dreads. I mean, it's been a long time since hair has been like this and the style has been like this, but I think he held it down pretty well in the 70s and the 80s with dreads, especially 50 years ago, because dreads were definitely not nearly as widespread as accepted as they are now. And he actually had them looking like pretty neat for freeformish type locks. I mean, he could have had them getting twisted, but they looked pretty freeform in my books. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next dreadlock update. So peace out, one love, thanks for spreading the positivity and the great vibes, and I'll see you guys next time. Look more. Yeah.